pick.
Alright, welcome back. My name is Jacob, coming to you live at GameBehemoth. Just started up a random draft match here, Dota 2 today. So we've got some nice picks. Spirit Breaker, Sven, Faceless Void, Abaddon, all very noteworthy. Warlock, Dragon Knight, also good. Darkseer, a popular support hero. It looks like the enemy team has first picked Bloodseeker. So I'm going to go ahead and recommend Abaddon using the suggestion tool down here. Let my teammate know that I want to see that hero getting picked. And as you can see, they picked the Darkseer, always a popular choice. Enchantress, huh? That's a bit iffy. I'm not happy about that, and as you can see, that allowed the enemy team to now pick Abaddon, so that's not going to bode very well for us, as in my personal opinion, Abaddon is a very strong hero. Hero who summons a demon kind of golem thing as his ultimate ability. It's very strong, deals an area effect stun, and he has some other good support abilities, including a heal or damage over time called Shadow Word and Fatal Bonds, which deals proportionate damage to all linked units. So now the enemy team, it looks like I was mistaken about, I'm actually on the Radiant side here. I thought I was on the Dire side. So the enemy actually picked Enchantress, Darkseer. They also have Spirit Breaker and Viper, those very strong carry heroes. But we have the Bane Elemental and the Magnetar. Those are very useful. Bane Elemental, lots of great support abilities to disable the enemy team, and Magnetar, his ult, stuns all of the heroes in a large radius, so it's a very high tier, popular choice for higher level play. And we actually have the Abaddon in our team, which is great for us. Bloodseeker, our carry. This could work out in our favor, you know, but they have a strong lineup as well, the enemy team, so it really is just going to depend entirely upon the skill of our players as well. So my starting items here, I like to get boots first. The movement speed is really helpful for harassing enemy heroes in the lane, and also evading enemy attacks. And the healing salve obviously is my regeneration item in case I take some damage in the lane. Ironwood Branch, GG branches, just for good luck, +1 stats, can make a difference. You know, adding 20 points to hit points and 13 points to mana. So in a clutch situation, that can come in handy. Looks like we have our Bane Elemental going mid, Bloodseeker on bottom, and Magnetar going top. Probably gonna lane top with Magnetar, I don't know. We'll just see what happens here. Oh, it looks like Abaddon's going top with Magnetar, so I'll be going bottom here with the Bloodseeker. That sound means that the game has begun. Warlock, please just harass and let me do last hits. Well played. Alright. Bloodseeker, being our carry hero, it's essential for him to get the last hits on the enemy creeps so that he can get gold and buy better items as soon as possible. Makes a big difference on his momentum and inertia throughout the game. What I'm going to be doing is trying to call shots on this enemy hero here. Attack walking, getting some free damage on him, basically going to force him back to the tower where he will be defending this lane solo. This probably means they have a tri-lane on top. Enchantress, Lone Druid. Trying to stack these creeps. I don't know if that's going to be successful. I might have been a little bit too late, so we'll see about that. Oh, yeah, got the creep stack. This is good. What I'm doing here, stacking these neutral creeps, is going to allow me to then pull them into our lane and aggro our lane creeps here, which will result in denying the enemy team experience for the kills, as well as any potential gold they may have got from last hitting those creeps, and is going to pull the enemy creep wave closer to our tower, thus giving the Bloodseeker the advantage of being able to last hit and get experience from these kills at his leisure, I guess. Although with the Darkseer casting Ion Shell on these creeps, it makes it a little bit difficult for him being melee. He has some regen items, but I might end up having to use my healing salve on him, since I have not taken any damage and he is taking damage. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I'll be wanting to pull those creeps again. But in the meantime, I'm going to harass this Darkseer a little bit. I may have missed my window of opportunity here. We'll just see. Taking too much time on this. Get over here. I got 2 of them. It's better than nothing. Probably should have done that a little bit more quickly, but I did want to call shots on the enemy hero, so we'll go ahead and get Fatal Bonds here, casting it on him. It's going to cause him to take damage as a result of these creeps being damaged, as they are linked. I'm going to go ahead and take these free kills here for some gold. Just I missed this wave, but that's not a problem. And I'll be getting experience from these neutral creeps as well as from creeps in the lane, which is nice, kind of a doubling up there. Getting some more damage on that Darkseer. What's the Bloodseeker doing? Looks like he's doing fine. Going to buy some items at the side lane here. Let's check up on our other lane, shall we? Bane Elemental mid. It looks like mid is missing right now, as he called. They might be coming top to gank our Abaddon, taking some damage. Oh, that's not going to end well for him. And he died already. That gives the enemy team first blood. I'm not sure if he knows how to play. It seemed like he cast an ability on the enemy heroes just then that actually dealt damage to himself, using some of his own hit points to cast that ability and allowed them to get that kill on him. So I'm not really sure what he was thinking there. But it's really too soon to make any kind of judgment as to who's going to win and how good of a player he is just yet. I'm going to go ahead and deny this creep. It's taking a little bit away from the enemy heroes. And getting the last hit on that Centaur War Chief, or whatever the fuck it is, Centaur or something. More harassment on the Darkseer. He's been keeping his HPs up. I guess he had some tangos there to regenerate. I am going to be rushing Scepter. Agium Scepter will increase the potency of my ultimate ability by actually summoning a second golem at the same time, doubling up on the power of that. Very good items. I've seen people, you know, get mech and other things on the Warlock, but I'm really not a fan, because the Scepter ability is just way too powerful to pass up with the 2 golems. And then after that, of course, getting a refresher orb would be the next step. Right now, it's 5 minutes and 24 seconds. At 5 minutes and 52 seconds, I'll be able to pull these neutral spawn again and stack them. And repeat the process of pulling the creeps into the lane to deny the enemy heroes, etc. Right now, top, they are doing a strategy called tri-laning, which can be good. It's kind of a risky proposition, because you kind of spread out the experience and gold gain that you get for all of your heroes in the lane. So it can work out in your favor if you have an aggressive tri-lane. Gives you the ability to harass the enemy heroes and prevent them from farming. Can also get kills early on, as you saw. Oh, this is a nice stack here. It's going to help me deny these deny my creeps from the lane. This Alpha Wolf will increase the damage of all of these creeps by 30%. So it'll kill all of my creeps faster, basically, which is what I want. The whole purpose of this stack is to kill all of my lane creeps so that the enemy isn't going to get any advantage from killing them themselves. Looks like the Bane Elemental having some trouble mid. He did get the kill on Viper, however the Viper's poison attack dealt damage to him, and he died as well. Lock, you are a bro. Oh, because he likes that I'm stacking. I would commend if it was still in the game. Huh, I didn't know they got rid of commends. That's odd. I missed the opportunity to stack these creeps, but that's okay because we're so close to our tower right now. Our tower would have ended up taking damage if I had pulled my creeps out of the lane. So, kind of balancing that aspect. And the Viper coming in with the haste ability, trying to gank me in the lane. It's not going to work for him though. Fuck. They're going to get that kill on my Bloodseeker for sure. It's not good for us. But I'm going to get this kill on Viper. And it looks like his poison attack killed me as well. Abaddon TPing bottom, very nice play by him, getting the kill on the Darkseer. Kind of a clutch maneuver from him. So I'm just going to level up Fatal Bonds and my Shadow Word, this damage over time ability. And I'm actually going to teleport top since Abaddon came bottom. And it looks like they could use a little bit of help up there with the Magnetar, doing his best against this Enchantress and Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker causes a lot of problems late game if we allow him to get levels, gold, experience, etc. He has the ability to charge any hero on the map that is visible and charges towards them at a high rate of speed, dealing damage and stunning them. So very powerful ability because it gives him a sort of map presence that isn't available to other heroes except for heroes that have you know, the ability to teleport, such as the Nature's Prophet, Furion, or heroes that actually buy a boot to travel. Is a popular item with heroes like Tinker. Kind of gives him some much needed mobility where he can teleport around and kind of farm lanes and get his items. Tinker usually needs a lot of gold to get Gwinsu's, maybe a Dagon. Just depends. I'm gonna go ahead and heal this Bane Elemental with my Shadow Word. Oh no, using it offensively on the Spirit Breaker will be to our advantage. Spirit Breaker being healed by the Enchantress's Nature's Attendant ability right now, so we're not going to be able to get that kill on him, it looks like, just yet. Or dropping the ultimate, bam, Golem, free kill. Alright, this Golem is going to go and take these, oh fuck, taking a lot of damage here from that tower. I wasn't paying attention. I'm going to go ahead and use my healing salve as well. This Golem is going to let us take this tower right now. Especially with the creep support from our lane and the 3 heroes attacking it, should not be a problem. And right now I have a 1300 gold. It's going to let me purchase my first item as soon as we finish this assault here, which I'll be going for a point booster, increase my hit points and my mana pool. Very useful for the Warlock, as his abilities do have kind of a high mana cost, especially his ultimate. As you can see, I don't have any mana right now, so that's going to be a problem for us. Just doing a little bit of auto attacking here, trying to get this Spirit Breaker down. Double kill! Yeah, that's right. Fear the Warlock. So right now this Darkseer trying to chase down the Magnetar. I don't think that's going to work for him though. He just doesn't have enough of a damage output. The Ion Shell ability that he's using right now gives him sort of an area of effect, damage over time, and he's using his what is that called? Some sort of polarity attack or something to pull the Magnetar in closer, but he's not going to be able to get that kill on the Magnetar, as you can see. And that double kill, as well as the gold from the tower there that we destroyed on top lane, actually gave me quite a bit of gold now. I have enough to buy my point booster, as well as another item. I'm going to get the Ogre Club for an additional strength bonus here. And as soon as I get 220 gold, I'll actually go ahead and upgrade the Courier for our team into a Flying Courier, which is going to make it much less vulnerable to the enemy attacking, and also gives it a speed boost ability, which obviously will let it bring courier items to us faster. So very important to upgrade the courier. You know, there was a time when I didn't even use couriers in Dota, but now I can't imagine what I would do without it. It's just too easy to, you know, buy your items at base, click courier deliver items button here, automatically sends the courier to collect all of your items from your stash, and then returns them to you, and sends the courier back to base automatically, making sure that it's not vulnerable. The enemy heroes are able to kill your courier. They will get a significant boon of gold to all heroes on their team. Oh yeah, this lone druid here, he's not gonna escape. We had 4 heroes ganking him bottom lane. Bloodseeker using his ult to rupture him, causing damage proportionate to the distance that the hero moves, actually. So it's kind of a unique ability. It's kind of a lockdown, but the enemy hero can choose not to move and will not take any additional damage from that ability if they do not. So now my ultimate has a cooldown again, Chaotic Offering. We're gonna go ahead and push this bottom tower. Warlock, I think, just recently surpassed the Drow Ranger as the hero with the highest win percentage for public games. Partly, well, due almost entirely to his ultimate ability, this golem, stunning the enemies in a huge area of effect. And it has an aura ability that deals damage over time to nearby units, as well as a chance to proc for additional damage. And yeah, we are just cleaning them up right now. They should not have charged in against the golem like that. That was not a very good strategy for them. So this golem now just died a little bit below, a little bit earlier than I would have liked. I wasn't microing him as well as I should have. And our Bane Elemental right now is being slowed by the Viper's attack, as well as now entangled due to the Lone Druid bear hitting him. It's a percentage chance ability. But Bloodseeker running in here, rupturing the Viper again. That's going to give us an easy kill. Give me an easy kill, actually. And getting the Viper and the Lone Druid there in one fell swoop. I think we've probably got this game locked down at this point, because we are ahead by 6 kills now, and it's only 14 minutes at the game, so that's kind of a strong lead, especially this early. I'm out leveling the enemy heroes now by actually 3 levels for the Spirit Breaker and 1 level for the Darkseer, but the Darkseer was soloing in his lane, so that's why he's a bit higher level, getting the full experience from all of those creeps. Oh shit, tower attacking me. Gotta back up here. Let's just all get back. I don't think we... It's not a safe place for us with the Spirit Breaker and everyone here. Let me just cast this Upheaval. Give me some slow on the enemy heroes. That's going to keep them from chasing us down. We really need to get back, though. Yeah. Oh, look, the enemy team destroyed our top tower. That's not good, but as I've said before in an earlier episode, I'm not a big fan of tier 1 towers. In fact, I prefer to lose them early in the game, as it will cause the enemy creep waves spawning to come actually closer to our base and prevent our creeps from getting close to theirs, which just limits the amount of map area that the enemy team is going to be able to farm for gold and experience. So as you can see, this lane right now is actually at our tier 2 tower, taking some damage. Well, my ultimate's cooled down here again. So I guess I'll be going mid now, and we're gonna take their tier 1 tower mid. Taking these towers early game can be useful. Oh fuck. I should not have cast that because it caused me to run out of mana already. I should have just used my ultimate ability. But actually it kept me alive, so there we go. I couldn't stick around to help the Abaddon, unfortunately, so he took the brunt of that Viper coming into our jungle and trying to gank us. It's not a problem though. We still have a strong lead of 5 kills so far, and 2 of their tier 1 towers. That's a gold buff for our entire team. It looks like they're going to take our second tier 1 tower. As there's no one there to defend the lane, I don't see any point in using the fortify ability. My team didn't either. No one activated that. So right now, I'm going to teleport mid, buying a TP scroll. Looks like a lot of people are teleporting mid. And for some reason, I'm not being healed by the fountain. I guess I'm not in range. I don't really understand why that is, but shouldn't be too much of an issue, as I won't be on the front line of this combat. In fact, as soon as I summon my golem, it's pretty much going to rout the enemy team single-handedly with the stun and the damage of the area and everything. So they're coming mid now to defend. I'm going to wait for someone on my team to initiate either the Magnetar, the Bloodseeker, or the Bane Elemental with their ultimates to initiate the combat, or even Abaddon, because his ultimate protects him from all damage from a short amount of time, activating automatically when he reaches a certain hit point threshold. He can rush in there, deal some damage, take some aggro from the enemy team, and let us kind of initiate a team fight that way. His Aphotic Shield as well will do some area of effect damage. So we actually have a lot of AoE right now. The Magnetar AoE abilities, my Golem, as well as the Abaddon Shield ability is going to give us all of the damage that we need. Spirit Breaker attacking me, getting ultimated by the Bane Elemental, and I'm taking some damage here. I'm going to go ahead and heal myself with the Shadow Word. Yeah, that was just a slaughterhouse. And they all died or were forced to retreat from that combat. With this Golem here, looks like we're going to be able to take both of their mid towers. It's a very effective coup. You know, I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with me, but I really do think the Warlock is a bit overpowered with his, just mostly due to his ultimate ability and as well as Fatal Bonds. Very strong damage output, especially combined with the area of effect of that. So you're going to see a lot of like 20% damage from every attack spreading out among the enemy heroes. And there is a reason why the Warlock has the highest win rate of any hero in the game right now, beating out the former champion Drow Ranger for that title. What is going on with Roshan here? I thought he would be up. Did they kill him? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I was like, I don't think I missed that because it's just way too earlier in the game for Roshan to have fallen already. But the great thing about this, he's saying no, as I was pinging Roshan. He's probably right, it is too early for that. But in 74 seconds, or now 64 seconds, I'll be able to pop my ultimate, which will let us go ahead and Rosh without fear of the enemy team coming and ganking us, because if they do, I'm just going to drop the ult on them, unless they can kill me outright before that happens. So Warlock's actually one of my favorite heroes. I played him quite a bit in Dota 1, and it's really easy to score kills, get lots of gold early on from the enemy towers, as well as the creeps that die from the golem being summoned. And I actually already have my Agium Scepter now, so that will give my ultimate ability even more power. Enchantress being hit by the Bane Elemental's Fiend Grip here, his ultimate, immobilizes them, causes them heavy damage over time. And the Dire went and killed Roshan? What? These guys are jokers. We're ahead by 9 kills now. I don't think it's going to help them. They did get the Aegis of the Immortal and some bonus gold from killing Roshan just then, but I don't think it's going to be enough to help them. My level 2 ult, Chaotic Offering, with the Agium Scepter, giving increased hit points, or Scepter HP. It looks like the Scepter increases some of the base stats of the Golem, providing him some damage reduction, and reducing the bounty the enemy heroes actually get from killing the Golem as well, if I happen to let the Golem die, or if it's just unavoidable. Taking the gold down from 150 to 75 gold. You know what the great thing about this ult is? Also has an excellent cast range. As you can see, that's about 1,000 range to cast on that. and really gives you the ability. Oh fuck, I'm taking damage here, aren't I? So my hero died, but I do still have these golems now, and they're going to continue to harass the enemy right now. I just don't know. Viper putting himself in a vulnerable position. That golem, see, he got the kill on that golem, but instead of getting 150 gold from that, he actually only got 75. So that's a pretty big difference. I'm not going to be able to get away because of his poison attack there. So that could have gone better. They picked up some kills on us. It's really no biggie. I still have a lot of gold saved up. I could upgrade my boots of speed right now, actually, for increased move rate, or I could just rush for this refresher orb, 5,300 gold. That's quite an expensive item, but I've actually been able to get the scepter and the refresher orb in less than 24 minutes during certain games from time to time, just because of you know, getting multiple kills, killing towers, and that sort of thing. I think I am going to upgrade my boots, and I might even upgrade to, let's see, I'm gonna just pull a weird thing here and go for phase boots. So these phase boots are gonna give me a little bit of a move speed buff. Should help escaping some of the slowing attacks of the Enchantress and the Viper, and the Lone Druid as well, having a move speed buff for him and his bear. It's going to help keep me out of range of that attack, because if you get entangled by the Lone Druid's bear attack, it usually doesn't end well for you. It holds you in position, deals some damage over time, and it's not a good place to be. My roommate just said I don't move faster by clicking 20 times. It's true, I have a tendency to click more than I need to. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Fatal Bonds on these guys. Upheaval, slowing their movement. I need to heal myself now. Taking some damage here, but yeah, that's all good for us right now. Oh wow, popping this phase boot ability right now to get away from this attack. I'm too low on hit points. I really need to retreat. It looks like they actually beat us out during that team fight, partly due to the Darkseer. His ability to cast this wall of illusion replicates the heroes that pass through it, and causes just a big kind of a damage soak area for us. If a lot of our heroes get hit by that wall of replica, we're gonna see illusions attacking us, doing a lot of damage. So something to avoid. He's right, yeah, I'm really super low on hit points right now. If the Spirit Breaker saw me, he could have used Charge of Darkness. But I do have my ultimate ability. I could probably stun him and keep from dying. It would just be a waste, though, because I really want to save that ult for the next team fight and try to score some kills and gain the advantage so we can push. Because I have the level 2 ult now with the scepter here, we can probably already take their barracks if we can have a successful team fight in middle lane, since their tier 2 tower is already down. That will be advantageous for us, as taking their barracks will increase the strength of our lane creeps, as well as reducing the bounty that the enemy gets from killing them. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and stack up some Ironwood branches here, just for shits. It gives me a little bit of extra hit points. Looks like my team is engaging in the enemy jungle right now, so I'm going to want to teleport in here and get to them to support them as quickly as possible. Cast Fatal Bonds on these creeps just for the hell of it too. I may regret doing that if it does not cool down in time. Then I'm going to be in a difficult position. And they definitely caught me with my pants down there. I thought my team was in the jungle supporting. But they were not in range. Darkseer escaping by the skin of his teeth there, looks like. And we are just really disorganized right now. It looks like our Bloodseeker taking some damage from the enemy heroes there. But he was able to make it out alive, due in part to his ability, what is it, I guess, not Thirst, but Bloodbath, will actually regenerate percentage of the target's hit points every time he kills someone. So Bloodseeker coming in with his Radiance, just cleaning up, so that actually worked to our advantage. Even though I died and used my ultimate up there, the golems, it still turned the entire fight to our advantage. Bloodseeker very good at chasing down the enemy heroes once the combat has been initiated. His ability Thirst gives him a sight radius of any hero with below 50% of its maximum hit points at level 4. And it also gives him a move speed buff for that. So it's kind of a noob hero. I mean, he's kind of like a pub stomp hero, you know. But the ability Rupture is really useful, as well as Blood Rage. So I could see him being used in high tier play. He's just really unpopular right now for some reason, being kind of fragile, doesn't really have area of effect, doesn't really have any disable except for the silence from his Blood Rage. So, my teammates kind of scattered around here. I'm going to want to be where they are so I can support my team. I'm not really a ricing hero, a carry or anything like that farms, although I do need gold for my refresher. I'll be able to get that gold by participating in assisting in kills, and as well as taking towers and killing some of the neutral creeps that come along with that. So, pinging here on the map. I thought I saw some enemy heroes, but it looks like they're all in the fog right now. So we're just going to go mid, and we're going to take these barracks. Pinging quite a bit there just to get their attention. In 12 seconds my ult will be up. So Magnetar also has his ult, Bloodseeker has his ult, Abaddon and Bane Elemental presumably having their ults also. So this is a good time for us. Just going to want to get in there, initiate this combat. Viper used his ult just then. Not a good timing. I don't really know what he's thinking there. No, that was a big waste from him. Just too early. Now our Bloodseeker initiating this combat with Rupture. I'm going to drop the golems, and it's just good game for them. I mean, that's all over. That's just a fucking splash, splat. There they go. I picked up a kill. Bloodseeker with a double. This illusion wall here doing us a disservice, but it's not a big problem, you know. Since we routed their team so quickly, they just didn't have time to build up any of those illusions or anything. And that wall lasts for quite a long time, but will fade out here eventually. I don't know what happened to my other golem. I guess it must have died. I don't know. Leveling up Upheaval. Wow, well it looks like most of my team died too, so that wasn't as big of a one-sided fight as I expected. But, you know, 3 for 4, we got the tower. The enemy team is down right now. Bloodseeker charging in, trying to get me. I'm gonna cast Upheaval on this guy. We just need to retreat here, there's nothing going on. This bear entangling me. Oh, worst possible scenario. I am not gonna make it out alive. Yeah, that's all bad. But I'm still pretty confident in this. You know, we're ahead by 10 kills right now at 30 minutes, and I'm not that far along on my refresher, but I'm not doing bad. I mean, I got the Oblivion staff here now, so 1600 down. Only another 1800 plus 1700, something like 300 gold to go before I'll have that refresher, or being able to use my ultimate ability twice by refreshing it after casting, for a total of 4 golems. So not something you want to be around for the enemy team. So and we still have our tier 1 tower mid. You know, the really good thing about this, and probably one of the most important towers to keep alive, because it gives you the ability to teleport out with the Scroll of Town portal here and arrive in battle more quickly if you've been sent back to base to heal, or as a result of dying, as you just saw. Roshan respawned. Seems kind of early, but you know what? I'll take it. ping this, get their attention. We really need to take down this Roshan. The enemy team seems to be aware of us, but with my ultimate ability cooling down, they're not going to be able to prevent us from taking this, I don't think. I don't know what they're doing. They need to go in and kill that Roshan. You know, I'm here defending them. If the enemy team tries to come and gank them, interfere with their Roshan, they're just going to take some golems in the face right about now. So, fatal bonds on these guys. Magnetar ulting. Oh, that is ugly. Spirit Breaker trying to ult me here. He's not going to make it. He's late to the battle. Forced to run away as we already killed everyone on our team. Bloodseeker taking out that Roshan, picking up the Aegis of the Immortal, is going to allow him to respawn if he actually dies here. But at this point in the game, it's looking fairly likely that he is not going to die, and that we are going to win this handedly in the next 5 or 10 minutes, probably about 10, 15 minutes. 32 minutes. This is the point in the game where when you're playing Warlock and you have your Scepter, unless the enemy team, their carries, have really strong items at this point, they're not going to be able to do much against this ultimate ability. I mean, it's really just overpowering. The damage output of these golems is too significant, and especially with the area of effect of stunning them. And my ability to cast up people here, reducing the movement speed of all of these heroes. They're not going to make it out alive. Bloodseeker coming in to clean up behind me. I'm going to try to heal the Bane Elemental here real quick with Shadow Word. Yeah. So, as you can see, Blue, Bloodseeker, just stomping him right now as he got his Radiance off in under 30 minutes. The Radiance item, he actually was able to kill the Viper in their fountain. Activating the Aegis of the Immortal here. He died, but now he's back in the fight. The Radiance doing 50 damage per second to units in a 650 radius, so it's kind of a significant damage area ability there. So very popular to get Radiance on Bloodseeker because the units that are killed by that damage aura actually activate his ability, Bloodbath, giving him bonus hit points returned. And yeah, their whole team is dead. We're taking their base towers here. It looks like we're just going to go ahead and throne it. I'm going to go ahead and buy in their base. This is my signature move. Picking up a Black King Bar right about now to activate the Avatar ability and give me a nice little visual effect as this game ends here for them killing Bloodseeker. I'm just pounding on this throne. And yeah, let's ult it too. Why not? Golems! Alright, get in there. Pop this Black King Bar. Useful little Avatar ability, makes me kind of shiny. So yeah, easy game for us. As I expected, the Warlock just really overpowering the enemy team, as well as the Bloodseeker on our team doing very well. So that worked out in our favor, much to our advantage. Looks like I got a player card. Woohoo! Yeah. As you can see, I had 11 kills, 4 deaths. It's a nice ratio, 22 assists. I was there for a majority of the team fights. 49 last hits. Wow, that's pretty weak. Not as weak as 31 though. 1 deny, gold per XP per, all that's pretty average. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this match. Please like and subscribe to GameBehemoth, our channel, and I will see you next time. This being episode 2 of our Dota series. We'll have much more to come for you as soon as we can possibly get around to it, hopefully just in the next couple days here, and as time goes on. So, until next time, have fun, happy gaming. Alright.